Hey, good morning and happy Labor Day. I hope you make the most of it this weekend. I hope you get a chance to relax, no matter what work you do. I also hope that you get to work. If you've been idled or furloughed by COVID 19, you probably need nothing more than to work. So I hope you get to do that. Um, every month, I want to force myself to pull out the latest Harvard Business Review and read through an article that I can share with you. And the article I fell upon today is called Cultural Innovation: The Secret to Building Breakthrough Businesses by Douglas Holt. He's a former professor at Harvard, and he's currently president of a company called Cultural Strategy Group. And it did exactly what it hoped it would do. It made me think about related things, gave me a whole bunch of dots to connect, and I love that. So briefly, the context is this. Most companies take a better mousetraps approach to innovation by just improving a product's functionality. And sometimes that's just right and produces a big win. Lots of tech companies have done this. But overall, the results are just average. Holt's different approach is a cultural innovation approach, where a company, often a startup, identifies a weakness in the existing category and then reinvents that category's ideology and symbolism. And of course, that ideology and symbolism form the basis of any culture, whether it's corporate or societal. So the author cites two specific examples that really illustrate his point. And since I lived through both of them, I can attest that he's right on the money. So the first is the Ford Explorer, right? In the evolution of the family sedan, I guess it starts with the Model T and kind of evolves into the station wagon. During this period of time, we had lots of trucks and enclosed trucks or panel vans that were very utilitarian but built for work and not much else. But then Chrysler created the minivan, changed the game completely. Minivans provided space and comfort and easy in and out access, the perfect vehicle for families with kids. And it's the kids that we focused on. And because of that focus on kids, we kind of lost track of the parents who, in our youth, still yearned for the great adventures, and we hated that we had to bend to the boringness of that soccer mom mobile. And then in the late 80s, Ford must have sensed this, and they started outfitting their enclosed F-150 with more creature comforts, and they put four doors on the thing, and they called it the Explorer. Now, Chevy had the Suburban for a long time, but it was huge, and it was big, and it was utilitarian. So Ford outfitted the Explorer a little bit more for the family, and they made $30 billion off of it. Now, then along came a little tire-related or design-related set of failures that led to a string of fatal accidents. That destroyed the Firestone company and the 103-year-old relationship they had with Ford. So, things continue to evolve. But that Explorer, that SUV, that comfort-driven SUV that is now dominating the market with every luxury brand you can imagine, it was just the ticket for parents like me who needed to shuttle kids around, but I could also pick them up from soccer practice and head off to the wilderness in my four-wheel drive safety. The other example that Holt talked about was Blue Buffalo Pet Food. And they turned that industry on its head by really focusing on ingredients that you might eat instead of just how cute and energetic your dog was. At the time, the big pet food makers kind of all focused on this is healthy and energetic. But then in 2007, a wheat gluten problem from a product imported from China killed thousands of dogs and cats. Now, the Blue Buffalo story, that's one for another day, because it's going to be a little bit longer, because I've got 5 dogs and I love them all. So that nutrition piece versus the real ingredients piece, there's some meat there. They changed the way people looked at what dog food was about. All right. So the critical piece of the whole article to me was this paragraph. Okay. He says, better mousetraps innovation is guided by quantitative ambitions. You want to outdo your competitors on existing notions of value. But cultural innovation operates according to qualitative ambitions. So we actually change the understanding of what is considered valuable. And I love that. Could you reshape your messaging by thinking this way? You can see the whole article in Harvard Business Review's September-October 2020 edition. Go out and enjoy a fantastic Labor Day. Be safe, stay healthy, keep masked, social distance. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.